morning, everyone. Welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I am Helen.
And together we are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow. And it is September. Welcome.
It's tea time.
It's tea time. It is cool enough that I am actually having a hot beverage.
I have it all summer, but...
I know she does. I do not. During the hot weather, I do not like anything hot as far as drinking. But now it is chilled a little bit, which I love. Anyway, I'm having this in my lion mug.
You guys, it's actually, this morning I could really use a sweatshirt. It's so crisp and cool and...
Well, and it's really strange because 2 days ago, we were seriously considering joining a nudist colony because we didn't want anything touching our skin. It was so hot and humid. And now, overnight, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. It doesn't have to stay this chilly right now. I'm okay with it, easing into it. Just the humidity's gone. I'm so happy. So, let's chat, shall we? We've got stuff to talk about.
First off, thank you everybody who checked in with us as far as the tropical storm Ida is concerned. There was catastrophic damage in New Jersey, but miraculously not on the island.
Nope, Beach Haven bubble held.
Right, we everything went north and west of us, so we got some wind and a little bit of rain overnight. I assume there was flooding, but again, it was overnight.
Right.
And flooding just because when
high tide.
And when it rains in September on the island, it floods. That's just
a way of life.
we learned to live with it. And that's street flooding, not like the flooding that,
no,
happened.
No. Yeah.
I mean, we can't even call it flooding based on what happened elsewhere in the state. So, but thank you so much to everybody who was checking in yesterday morning.
Yeah. No, we're good.
Yeah.
We're very good. I don't think we even got branches down.
I picked up a little branch. We shall rebuild. But it was just like, okay. Based on what, I mean, we were so lucky because we were watching some of the coverage of the tornado that touched down in Mullica Hill and just ripped houses apart. And I know, it just doesn't happen in New Jersey.
And the flash flooding is just...
the flooding is incredible.
Yeah.
So, and that's New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, because somebody put up a highway in Pennsylvania that the highest... She put up a picture. It was the highest flooding she'd ever seen in one particular area. It was an underpass on a highway. And, the road was completely covered and not impassable.
Okay.
But, just flooding.
Right.
And then she put up the picture from when she was driving home on Thursday.
Okay.
Or Wednesday, whenever it happened. And it was just to the level of the underpass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Because that's like 13 feet. Usually they've got
the 13
feet
right.
for the truck.
So that's just,
yeah. So. No, we really, very, very lucky.
Knock wood.
Yeah.
And our mom and brother they got a lot of wind and some rain and a leak in the house. But other than that,
they're okay.
Pretty good.
So. They're all right. Yeah. All right. So that is past. We're done. Right. Now the next one it looks like is Tropical Storm Larry.
I think he's a hurricane already.
Oh, he is. My brother Larry is very, very, very excited. He's very happy that there's going to be one named after him.
He's quite annoyed that it's staying out to sea, though.
He's like, he sent us something that said, if it stays out to sea, yawn.
It's not memorable if it didn't happen.
I'm like,
seriously, you live in the state of Florida. Do not
bring on the wrath of the hurricanes.
Plus, my brother is a destructive force.
Well,
so anything named after him.
I said to him, if it's if it follows his namesake, the state of New Jersey is now gone because it will just take out the state of New Jersey.
We used to have a joke that when he was coming, all the animals, you could tell when he crossed into the state line because the animals are just like, I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong?
Oh, anyway. But yeah, no, we're keeping an eye on Larry just, for his sake. Okay.
For sentimental reasons.
All right, so we had a couple of questions about some combinations for different projects. somebody asked us if we could put together the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along that's coming up. It's you need 5 skeins. 4 of them need to be deeply contrasted. 1 can be variegated or lightly variegated, but all of them need to be high contrast. One of them can be variegated, the other should be tonal, so that you can see there's going to be a lot of changes in colors, and you want crisp delineated lines, is the way he put it. So we put together 2 different options. So she asked us to start with Chesapeake or red. Starting with Chesapeake, we have, here you go, this is Chesapeake.
So this would be your variegated. Then we have Only Mostly Dead from our Princess Bride. To the Pain from our Princess Bride. This is Chesapeake and the Princess Bride.
Yes.
Pink Ladies.
Okay.
And then To the Pain, also from the Princess Bride. So this is a bright one.
Did you call this To the Pain? The purple? The purple is
The
Liar.
purple is Liar!
Liar!
Here, let me hold those 2.
Okay. So that's your bright version.
Right.
Chesapeake, Only Mostly Dead, Pink Ladies, Liar, and
To the Pain.
Those 5. Okay. Your second option starts with red. So here is red.
And this we are calling the Autumnal.
This is Mary Beth. Okay. Then Mr. Carrisford. Hawthorne Fairy.
Getting out of Christmas now.
Elderberry Fairy. And the slightly variegated is going to be Gurgi. Look at those. Here, actually, you know what?
I might actually do this mystery knit along in these colors.
Look at those.
Okay, Elderberry's getting shadowed.
Those are so gorgeous.
Now, you just don't know how to hold your.
Okay. All right. 2 different options. Fall and brights.
And I know this starts in, I believe, October 1st. So if anybody else would like suggestions starting with one color, just shoot us a message, leave us a comment below. And this is the stuff we really like to do.
Right.
So.
Okay. And then
I will put, down below the video, I'm going to put all of the combinations.
Oh, that's so kind of you. Okay.
It's what I do.
Yes. All right. Then our friend asked us to, she said she thought making the Change Your Mind hat from Joji Locatelli would be, she really wants to do that. So this is, there's the Change Your Mind hat from Joji.
And it's fingering weight, 2 colors.
Right. So we chose Hello Neighbor and Wolf. That would be one combination. And then
So Hello Neighbor would be your brim, in my mind, and
Right.
then Wolf would be
the cap.
the cap of the hat. You could do it either, actually, because now I'm kind of thinking, I might do Hello Neighbor as the cap and Wolf as the brim.
Yeah.
Because you see more, I'd want to see more of Hello Neighbor.
And then your
that
other option is New Jersey Beaches and Halloween Bonfire, which is very similar to what she did.
Right.
So these 2 together would be gorgeous. She did it that this was the cap, this was the brim. But again, you can mix and
Flip-flop.
match
Yeah.
however you like. So there you go. Those are the 2 choices for that. So yeah, have fun making stuff and show us.
And I'll put the combos down below.
Okay. All right. So then we also have been doing a little bit of knitting.
But hold on.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
We had a question about the fabric behind us, what lines they are. So the black and whites, this is Tula Pink's line work collection. The brights here, these are part of her True Color, again, Tula Pink, her True Colors collection, which is all bright poppy colors. These here are part of our Tim Holtz collection. And then from here down, those are all the cattails. So I wasn't sure which ones you were talking about, but those are your collections there.
Okay. And the cattails are by Rachel Hauer.
Right.
Okay. All right.
So if you, on our website, just hit fabric by the yard, going across the top, and it'll drop down all the collections, and then you can go into each one.
Yeah, and the Tim Holtz, I think it's the Recollections collection or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. But
it says Tim Holtz. So.
You can't miss it. Yeah. All right. Moving right along.
On to the knitting.
On to the knitting. We've been doing a little bit of knitting. I have been working on my Sodero sweater, and I've actually done quite a bit on it. It's going to be a V-neck.
Knitting DK with a size 10 needle, you just whip through that.
Yeah. So here, this is when I last was showing you, I was here. I was ready to start splitting for the V-neck. I have done both sides of the front for my V-neck. And I am now coming up the back. I am doing this in Alice on tweed.
That's the colored tweed. So those are you can see the colored nips in it.
So we do have tweed. We don't have it listed in any of the colors, but if you are interested in it, just send us an email and say, hey, could I get Halloween bonfire on the tweed? And we will send it back and say, of course you can.
Yes.
It's a DK, though.
And it's soft and squishy.
It is very soft and squishy. So that's where I am so far. I am doing the back, going back and forth on that. And it's going along very, very nicely. Really, very well. I have to try it on once I'm done. I'm a little worried that it might be a little short. I have to try it on with a skirt. And I will see if it is, we'll figure out how to take the bottom out and just do a couple more rows of the ribbing. Or I saw somebody did a crochet thing around the border where they did like a decorative crochet thing around the border that might be kind of pretty.
I think that may have been Bloom Handmade. She was doing something.
But you can extend it a little bit by putting a crochet border. I don't know. I'm going to try it on first. Hopefully it's going to fit. So
blocking is going to give you a little bit too.
Yeah.
Wet block it.
I'm pretty sure size-wise it's going to fit. It's just, did I not make it long enough?
Right.
We shall see. Okay. What did you do?
I have finished Odile.
She is so cute.
She is naked. As the day she was born, which was Wednesday. However, I'm working on her clothes. I have a plan.
She is fantastic.
So this is Odile Bunny by Cynthia Valet.
Turn so they can see her tail. She has a tail.
She has a tail. At my rest request, she has a belly button. And I love her floppy ears.
It's
it
amazing.
Just adds the wistfulness to her.
That's the thing. By the shape of her head and the angle of her head and the ears hanging down, it just turns her from just a bunny to this wistful little girl.
Yeah. So.
She is done in... Oh, that's her stuffing. Okay.
Yeah. Stop. I'm just pulling out her stuffing.
I thought it was a bit of cat hair.
I knit her up in A Very Merry on Birthday. It was a remnant that I had sitting around, so I just grabbed it. I figured it was light enough that she could look like a white mottled bunny.
Yeah. She's perfect. She really is.
She is. She and Sadie would take about 50 grams of fingering weight yarn to complete their bodies, and then 20 gram skeins will give you their clothing and everything like that. So, but
and we stuff them with yarn ends, which is why it looks like she's got a little bit of yarn sticking out her.
Yeah, this is right with aggravated. She's leaking. Odile Bunny, I adore these patterns.
Oh, they're so good. They really are.
You start with the tip of her nose, and you never sew a thing other than closing ends, and you just sew it all in one piece. You go over the head, mark where you want the eyes and the ears, and then you come back and do them. Pick up her arms and legs like you pick up sleeves. You her bum is a heel.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right.
That is so cool.
It's fascinating how she puts the whole thing together.
Yeah.
Cynthia Valet, Odile Bunny.
Fantastic. All right, so we are getting ready for New Jersey Sheep and Wool, and everything is geared towards New Jersey Sheep and Wool.
And there's a plan.
And there's a plan. There's a definite plan in place.
There's a schedule.
Yep.
And there's a plan.
And it's a fairly full plan.
And this has been discussed.
Like, many times.
Ad infinitum. And there have been discussions about deviating from the plan and
how that should not happen.
We have told ourselves over and over again, no, this is what we always do.
Right, we do.
No deviation.
No
from
deviation.
The plan.
And then yesterday afternoon, Helen showed me a TikTok, and well, this happened. How cool are those?
So we deviated from the plan.
Just a little bit. This is an awesome tote bag. Really an awesome tote bag. It's got handles that are long enough that fit over your shoulder very comfortably.
It's slightly smaller than what
the ultimate one will be. Yeah.
Will be. But it was what I saw on TikTok was somebody was showing how she likes to use up her scraps doing quilt as you go, and she had a square of batting, and she was just sewing her scraps onto the batting and making a quilt square that way. And Meredith and I were talking about it, and we're like, oh, what if we took some Halloween and made a quilted Halloween bag? So we're like, should we really just do it? So of course,
why not?
Right, anything to avoid work.
So what we did was we took some Soft and Stable, which is squishy, like a very thin foam,
but stable.
And did that as the batting, and just sewed the pieces to it. And you have to be careful because I started first by sewing on my bottom because we knew we wanted the spectacles as the bottom. And I did it first where I did the spectacles as the bottom, but that won't work. You've got to start with the small piece in the middle and build your way out, and then the pieces going around and everything. It all is a puzzle that needs to be put together because otherwise you get frayed edges and raw edges.
Right.
So you've got to be careful how you place things and how you do it. But once you get onto it, then the thing that takes the longest amount of time is the quilting. And that really is just running straight lines.
But that's fun because you're putting together a puzzle from your scraps.
Right.
So we put them up on Instagram yesterday, and we have received several questions and comments about them. And some people were asking if we would do them as kits, and some people were asking if we were going to make them. And as I said, this was the trial run to see if the idea would work. Now that we know that it does, we are going to, for the Halloween version, put together a kit with a video on how to do it. But then we're also wondering, which would you prefer? Would you prefer a kit or would you prefer the actual bag? I don't think we have the time to make Halloween bags in enough quantity to have them, ready for like October 1st, just based on our September schedule. So we would do like Christmas ones and then everyday ones for bags to sell.
Right.
But we could put together Halloween kits because Lord knows we have Halloween fabric.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a poll up in our Instagram stories, Toad Hollow NJ, and go over and vote whether you would like to have a kit or the pre-made bag.
Right.
And let us know.
And if you don't have Instagram, just put in the comment, kit or bag.
All right. So today we are dyeing Halloween at the Hollow. That is what we are doing today.
Right.
Also filling in with a couple of things that we need to fill in with. But Halloween at the Hollow is a go, and we are going to do it today. So what we'd like to... Nope. Take that bit. I don't know where I'm going.
Okay.
What we would like to know is... I don't know.
Should we really dye? Do we really need to dye today?
Would you rather have...
Would you like yarn or would you like bags?
So what we'd really like to know is, do we really have to dye today? And would you like yarn or would you like bags? Can we sit and make bags all day, or would you rather have yarn?
Can we dye 200 skeins of yarn today or make 4 bags?
Yeah. Pretty much. We'll have to dye yarn.
The production issue of making bags.
All right. So anyway, that's what we are doing today. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. So we're going to have the windows wide open, and
we're excited about the new colors.
Right.
It's going to be a fun day.
Yeah, we spent some time yesterday planning it all out. That was very cool. So everything is ready to go. The story is almost written, and the colors are coming together today.
Yeah.
So we will have those for New Jersey Sheep, and we'll definitely.
And then just lastly, tomorrow we're taking down the listing for the cat animal mystery guide box. Those words all work together, maybe not in that order.
Right. The animal guide box, which happens to be a cat, but you won't know what the color looks like until you see it because it's a mystery. Anyhow.
So last chance to grab that is today and tomorrow, and then we will take our final count and dye it up.
Right. So that you need to make sure you jump on if you would like it.
And we were planning to send that out next week, but that may have to wait until the following week because we got a notification from one of the pieces of the box from an Etsy seller that she's running into an issue, so delivery may be delayed a little bit.
Right. So once those pieces come in, it will be sent out.
I'm sorry. Did somebody say cat?
It's your season, baby. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we have to get going. We hope you guys have a great rest of the day.
Go forth and create.
Have a wonderful weekend. And
Happy Labor Day weekend.
Oh, that's right. Are we on Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday. All right. So we will see you on Tuesday.
Yes. Monday is Labor Day and our mother's birthday. So
I have to go pay homage to the mother. I say that like it's a chore. All right. We'll see you on Tuesday, guys.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.